Sweet as people.
There was one he paid for. Someone was telling me there's one he paid for. I'll see if I can find it. What?
What?
Ah,
What?
okay.
What?
Oh, I see.
What?
Mon. I'm just trying to work out what he's talking about. Noel's talking rubbish, nonsense as usual. I'm trying to defrag it for us. Makes sense.
You're too kind sometimes. Hello and welcome to New News. This is all the news you need to know about and all the new games that were released this past week. Kind of. I had a hard time finding new games, so we're going to see how well this goes. Don't count on anything going well. This is us after all. And we're remote again, over Discord. Mr. Lee, how are you?
I'm okay. I feel like I'm more organised than you this week, which is unusual.
Yeah, that's a
Normally
new
you've
feeling.
spent like all week catching up, doing all the proper stories, putting them in for your game talk.
Man, no.
And this week you're blagging it like I normally do.
Yeah, this week is so stupidly busy. It's ridiculous. Like I feel like I haven't stopped since Monday hit. It still feels like a Monday to me.
Well, I had a nice project's gone really well. I had a meeting with the customer today. They're really happy. They're like, oh,
nice.
This is unusual. Yeah, this is very nice. And there's another guy doing the same project as me, but at a larger scale, and he's having a complete nightmare. But he's basically doing the same project. And the project manager's gone to me, can you give me a hand? I was like, it's not me being good, it's the customer. It's nothing to do with me being a good job. I can help, but I'm not going to make any difference. They're just the customer.
I'll just be extra hands with them on fire.
That's right, yeah. Actual, my work is not any better than his. He's probably better than me than it, but yeah. If the customer doesn't want to play ball, you're not going to have much joy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's quite good that you could admit that. Or is it just because you're lazy and you don't want to do any more work?
Oh, God, no. No, I don't want too many tickets. God, no.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
You're like,
I wouldn't say lazy. No. I'd say I can think of better things with my time. Efficient, that's right. I did go
lazy,
from 20. I think went 28 tickets down to 9 tickets yesterday. That was the last week. I was 28 tickets down to 9. But just clearing stuff and sorting stuff out, and just going, right, I need to get these tickets gone because there's too many. So that was nice.
Do you want some of my tickets? I can give you some of mine.
That's what someone else said to me. Yeah, someone else in the work offered me those tickets as well. I was like, oh, actually, no, I'm quite busy, but I just got, I'm just on top of my work. Thank you.
I bet everyone loves you in the meetings. It's like, Mr. Lee, how are you? Like, I'm on top of everything. They go,
I'm all over
yeah. Enjoy this feeling. It doesn't last long, I've realized.
Oh, no. That's like calm before the storm. Yeah, definitely. I can feel being lined up for stuff while not even being told about it.
Yeah. And they go, oh, why didn't you do that yesterday? Oh, we signed you off and everything should be working. You go, it would be good if someone told me.
Exactly, yes. Yes. Well, days go past, don't they? What do you do?
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to try I'm going to try and make this brief or a efficient episode because I haven't had time to break for food. So I'm ready to rip off someone's arm and eat it. And I'm the only person in this room. So
yes,
I might just emerge a one-armed man.
Which arm would you go for though, left or right?
I have a right-handed mouse. So I need to keep my right hand around.
Okay, that's cool. I was just checking. I didn't know if you'd thought ahead.
Well, I mean, you don't think ahead, but you do think, you plan this out. Like if I'm on a desert island and I have to start eating myself, which part would I eat first?
Don't know so that's going to work.
So if you're on a desert island, what part of yourself would you eat first?
I don't think I would. I think I might just eat wood or something. Sand. Something like that.
Yeah, but after a week of sand, you're like, those fingers are looking really tasty.
Meat. Yeah, I just don't know if I can imagine eating any part of my body. Doesn't sound right.
Until you're there, and then you're like, all the cool kids are doing it. Who's the cool kids? The cool kids are me.
Yes. You've obviously thought about this.
You have to have a plan in case airplanes crash.
Well, we're not going to airplanes ever again, though, so it's fine. Like, we're not allowed to go anywhere now, so they banned Auckland, which means you can't leave the country. So
yeah, that's true. They've banned other countries from other countries.
Yes. I think we're okay. Might get stuck in Waima's one day, but
the only place left.
Exactly. Yes. Shall we do the news?
Yeah, so
Shall we
this
get
is new news for August 25th. And take us
Yes.
away, Mr. Lee. Is there something exciting? Please tell me there's something exciting.
Charts?
Charts is always exciting.
Do you know, I think actually last week something went wrong because Hyperscape has dropped from 6 to number 10. No, sorry, where's it gone? Number 11, sorry.
Hmm.
But last week we discussed the Hyperscape was not in the charts.
Yes. So were you looking at the correct chart last week?
Evidently not, no. Do you want me to go back and look at the charts? Because we had a whole conversation about it. We were like, oh, maybe it's not on a full release, maybe it's a beta, maybe it's something this and that. And obviously it did come out and it came in at number 6. And now it's number 11. It's just dropped off a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Top 4 is the same. Modern Warfare, Fortnite, GTA 5, Minecraft. Someone keeps beeping in my ear. It's quite odd. What's gone up here? So Apex Legends gone up a couple of places to number 5. Interesting stuff. Battletoads at number 17. Everywhere. It's all over the internet.
People are loving it, eh?
I'm tempted to play it. It looks like good fun. But it also looks really hard.
It looks hard, but it also looks like if you sit down and focus, you could get quite an easy completion from what I can see.
Oh, is that right? Ah, that's interesting.
Well, easy in the relative sense.
Well, only 18 hours, 20 hours, not.
Yeah, not 144.
So far, 11 people have completed it out of 29,000.
Huh, okay. Maybe not that much of an easy completion.
And then Microsoft Flight Sim Win 10 is also the little game that came out last week.
Yeah.
And that has had 0% completion on that game. Only 6,600 people played it.
Well, it's going to take a minimum of 1,000 hours to complete it.
Well, no one's got one. How has no one got any of the game score? Oh, they must have got some. Yeah, no one's got 100%. Okay. So which one's no one got yet?
Well, no one would have the fly for 1,000 hours.
Interesting. People have got, most of them have been got.
Oh, that's interesting.
If I'm reading this right, yeah, a few people have got them. I suppose if you just set it on auto manual pilot so and just flew next to the sun, wouldn't it just float around a bit? But like a glider or something like that.
Would just float around the other sun for 1,000 hours. I don't think that's how physics works. If you could sit in a glider and fly for 1,000 hours without doing much, then we would not need pilots. And we would have cloud cities.
Yes, there are drones that fly around for days, though, isn't there?
What drones are
you talking about?
I was
actually incorrect. I was incorrect. I was reading the wrong thing. So one's not been 1,000 hours of flight not done, 500 hours of flight not done, 300 miles, and every aircraft is not done.
Wow.
500 different airports is not done. Use SmartCram to view 100-star landmarks from a distance of 550 yards or less. Sounds really hard.
It does.
Land at every star airport shown on world map. That is worth 2,849 TA points.
Well, yes. Because at the end of the day,
2,000. It's only a 35 point.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, only 12 people in the entire world are going to get that achievement.
Is that yes? It's quite hard, I think. There's another couple here. Accumulate 50 hours of flight time at night. That's worth 2,442 TA points.
Man.
There's a couple of these 2,500 accumulated points here. But yeah, that's the biggest. I wonder what the biggest one is. Do we know? 2,849. That must be up there for 35 gold points.
Yeah, I think that's ridiculous, actually. Just slightly insane.
At least 8 hours with a propeller or turboprop airplane. It's called saw saddle or saddle saw even.
Man, so
okay, cool. So people have not completed it yet.
No, and I don't think anyone will anytime soon. But another interesting story no, not yet. But have you seen that people are estimating that Flight Simulator alone is going to add something like $6.8 billion to computer equipment economy over the next year or two?
So hard. Yeah, because Ultra doesn't work, does it yet?
No, and it's because Yeah, and everyone's buying the sticks, the hand-on throttle sticks and things.
Are they going to get the teddy bears behind them to take them for flights? That's what I want to do.
Well, I mean, of course, that's the most expensive part.
That's right, all the teddy bears.
You have to fly to all the different countries to buy the different teddies, so that when you fly to the
Yes.
countries, you can drop them off.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? They can take them home.
Yeah, virtually take them home. But you have to get
Virtually
there
take them home.
first. So you have to get a London
That's
teddy
right.
and a USA teddy.
Kiwi teddy.
Yeah, Australian teddy.
You've really looked into this, haven't you?
Well, like I say, you have to be prepared. Planes can crash. You have to keep yourself entertained.
Back to the chart. And Skate 3 is a re-entry at 37 because everyone's excited about Tony Hawk's, I'm guessing.
Yes, so everyone's jumping into Skate.
Other than that, it's a pretty kind of, there's a few ups and downs, but nothing that interesting is happening there.
Yeah, quite boring.
Quite boring. Well, I don't know, Battletoads and Flight Sim. It's a good start.
Yeah, and I mean, people are loving Flight Sim, eh?
Yeah.
But it is a very pretty game, and I think it's the new Crisis Flight Simulator. Can your computer play Crisis? Can your computer play Flight Simulator?
I was going to put my work's laptop, see how it went, see if it would take off.
Oh yeah,
Like,
you don't need a work laptop.
Make it. No, exactly. It will just take up the fan. Will just keep spinning so much it will just melt the machine.
It'll be perfect.
Can't even do a Twitch broadcast, proper broadcast. So no.
Oh, nice.
Imagine that streaming stuff Flight Sim and playing the game at the same time. It will just break everything.
Yeah, it would.
Okay,
seems like a very chill game.
It does very much so. So the first story: Microsoft joined Epic Games' fight against Apple. An Xbox leader argues that banning the Fortnite maker could hurt gamers and video creators. This is on Business Inside Australia.
Yeah.
You know, we talked about this last week.
Mm-hmm.
And you were saying, I'm not so sure it's going to make any difference.
No.
So Microsoft has joined up with them. But what interestingly, so this article came up. So this isn't the interesting. This was interesting because Microsoft have joined forces, and I thought, okay, well, this is because obviously the the Microsoft streaming app is not in the Apple
ecosystem. Yeah.
Apple Store, yeah, because there's like, nope, we don't know what games we're going to play. We're not going to let it in there. Was kind of the vague reason.
We're just not going to let you in.
Dodgy games that Microsoft got. So what happened then? I noticed a story that came in at August 25th at 10:33 a.m. as in 6 hours ago. The story came in. A judge inclined to block Apple's move to hamper Epic's Unreal Engine. So what's happened in the US? They've actually gone to court because remember, Epic were taking Apple to court. I don't know if this is very Xbox related, but I enjoy this story anyway.
Well, it's gaming related.
It's gaming related, true. So there's two parts to this. One of them is Epic complaining about the game being kicked out. And the other part is that Epic complaining about Apple banning the Unreal Engine games from being kicked out. So there's two parts to it.
Yeah.
So Judge Yvonne Gonzalez Rogers has said that there's two parts to this, which was just said, which is about her game, about the Epic game being kicked out and the Unreal Engine. She agrees that she actually doesn't think the game being kicked out is much of an issue. She thinks that's okay. But she does have an issue with the Unreal Engine being terminated so it's terminated on all of the company's Apple developer contracts. So that's what's happened is all the contracts have been terminated, which has kicked out all the Unreal Engine software development. And that's actually affecting the company. It's not just affecting the game itself. It's actually affecting the whole company.
Yeah,
I find that really interesting because it's an actual tool it's affecting. It's affecting hundreds of other games and apps, not just an individual company.
And I was reading the story from a developer whose company is sort of 2 months into a new project that we're using the Unreal Engine, and they're shifting all their projects to Unity because the way they see it as developers is that Epic threw them under the bus by using the Unreal Engine and just pulling this thing with Apple and putting all the devs that use Unreal Engine at risk.
Jeopardy, definitely.
So they're going, well, we can't trust Epic, but Unity is always around, and Unity is starting to file for its own IPO, and apparently it's going to be massive.
So is that as good as the Unreal Engine? because Unreal Engine's pretty good. Like it's got its,
Yeah,
it's
Unreal
everywhere. It's very
Engines.
easy to write a piece of software in Unreal, and it works everywhere as well.
Yeah, and Unreal
It's
is really
huge.
good. And I think Unity is going to catch up to it pretty quick now, that there's going to be a lot more devs using it.
So I just want to continue this because I think this is quite funny. So this Gonzalez was talking to Richard Doran, who's the Apple counsel, and she says about the competition. And what Doran replies, he says, "Well, they have other choices. They can just go to Android." And she's going, "Well, that's not really, that's not economical because you can't just go changing phones. Like if I went for Apple now, I have to rebuy all my devices, all my chargers, all the apps, everything has to be rebought. So it's quite an
Yeah.
economic thing." And then she
Mm.
said, and then it says she actually muted him at one point during the conference call. I thought it was cool.
Oh, nice. That's amazing.
But that's what they're saying. The competition is in the full market. That's what Apple or Steve Cook says.
Hmm.
And I don't think that's wearing thin. I don't think people agree with that now. Like once you buy into an ecosystem, you don't want to go changing. Like it's such a
Yeah,
nightmare to
definitely.
change ecosystems and so expensive.
Mm. And you
And
lose
Dorian
a
says that
lot.
you lose all sorts. Yeah. All that money I spent on, I've been Android for I don't know, and Nexus One was it? It came out. I don't know how
Man.
many years I've bought Android. And what the Doran says later, Apple will prove at trial that people switch all the time. So that's going to be their defense, that people switch all the time and it doesn't really matter. It's fine.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah, I thought that was quite interesting. Yeah.
It's kind of
So
at
we're
odds
watching
to
to
what they
see.
say at every sort of Apple event, where they say, "Oh, we've got one of the highest retainers in the industry."
I said to you last week, people will just go to Android or just go and switch over. But then will they though? Because of the costs. Like
I,
you bought all these apps and all this stuff you bought and all your
mm,
Apple AirPods and all that sort of stuff. You're not going to switch over to Samsung
no,
or
definitely
Google or
not.
whatever. Yes, I think it's interesting. There's no competition. The question is about competition. Where does the 30% come from? Why isn't it 10 or 20%? How does a consumer benefit from you, Apple, and get to say what you want it to be? So she's saying, why is 30%? Like, there's no advantage to the consumer for this 30% because there's no competition. It's just
Mm,
it's kind of like a made up cost almost.
yeah, but we'll see. I have a feeling that Unreal Engine will be forced onto Apple, as in they have to allow it on the store because that's very anti-consumer or anti-competitive. But as for Fortnite, they can take it or leave it because Epic knew what they were doing. Epic knew they were poking the bear. Epic knew exactly what they were doing when they put
Oh,
those
sure.
things in.
But I just think it's interesting that even a lawyer has come across and said, "Hey, this is actually two things. It's not just the game you're banning here.
Yeah.
There's the development engine you're banning as well."
And I think that's why the Unreal Engine, the development engine, is going to stick around. Because you can't ban an entire engine for the fact that one company, miffed you, peed you off.
They have though. That's
Yeah.
the thing. That's what's interesting about this is actually have.
I suppose when you control
Yes,
everything, you do
that's
control
right.
everything.
You control everything. Yeah, that's right. And that's why Microsoft got into trouble back in the day because they controlled the whole ecosystem
Yep.
and decided that they didn't like Netscape too much, so they just kind of got rid of them and decided they didn't like. Oh, just buy this company because I don't really like them and just close them down. That was Microsoft in the 90s.
Yep. What?
Mm.
Embrace, extend, extinguish.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Just get rid of them. Just squeeze them out.
It's the way to do it.
Yeah, next story. Probably do some gaming news now, but that I just thought some actual Xbox news. But I thought that's quite an interesting story, and because it's literally popped up on my feed as I was sat downstairs eating my dinner, going, "Well, this is interesting. This has actually just happened. We can talk about this. This is quite cool."
Yeah. It's quite cool. I think it's definitely going to set a landmark for things going forward.
Yeah, hopefully, I hope it does because I think Apple got away with a lot over the last few years. Something needs to happen.
Yeah.
And I wonder if it's going to affect other things though. So if Epic start doing stuff like that, they're going to get caught out as well. Or if Steam
Yeah.
start doing things like that, they get caught out because there'll be a precedent set.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to set a massive precedent for all online stores, Steam, Epic Store, even.
Yes, because they're all doing it, aren't they? They're all kind of
Yeah.
making their own little world, but it's going to backfire. People might turn around and say, actually, you can't do that because,
Huh.
what happened to Apple just happened. So
I actually wonder if Epic have thought about that because they're busy trying to make their own game store at the moment.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
suddenly people will be able to turn around and sue them for what is this percentage that came out of nowhere?
Yep.
Hmm.
Yes. It is.
So,
It's massive. Like it's huge.
yeah. I somehow don't think Epic thought this through very well.
Well, we'll find out, won't we? Yes.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because I wonder if Apple could turn around and do the same thing to them. So we've kind of stopped us from being in your Epic store, and
Yeah. Huh.
okay, yes, because that's what Toshiba, no, Samsung and Apple were doing. They were just suing each other for different things, weren't they? At one point, there's all these
Yeah.
massive lawsuits going, and they were just suing each other for different, what do you call them? Technologies.
Yeah, different patent
You nicked my
infringements.
paintings, like you nicked mine. Oh, well, you nicked mine though, and they just sue each other. And meanwhile, Apple's still using Samsung screens for their phones, which was
Yeah, it's
awesome.
so weird, eh?
Yeah. Okay, I've got a story here. Actually, you should look at this story because this is all the numbers and stuff.
Oh.
It's called "This Major Xbox Series S Leak is Turning Heads," and it's about the all digital console.
Ah, yes.
Have you read this at all?
No, I have not.
Okay,
So
so the
this is
Series S
from
is this is from SVG. I don't know who SVG is.
SVG, Super
Don't know.
Video Games. Yeah, I think.
Yes, superb video games. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. It's just coming out about the memory and the stuff like that. So the S is going to have 10 gig of RAM rather than 16 compared to the Series X.
Ah, yes.
Sorry.
Ah, yes.
Oh yes,
So,
yeah, yes. So as well as 20 computing units compared to 52 for the Series X. So it's quite a lot less, isn't it? One we knew about the 440 1440p 60 FPS resolution rather than 4K 60.
yep.
Maybe 8K depending on where you read.
Well, 8K video streaming, definitely.
Yes. Lack of Blu-ray, which I find quite surprising. It says it's not surprising. I find that's actually quite surprising. Because it says here about backwards compatibility, because obviously all the Xbox games come on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Or a data Blu-ray version. And there's talk of them actually saying, well, maybe you just post the disc into Microsoft to get that confirmed, which sounds a bit odd to me.
Okay.
Because I don't know how they work in this country. Yeah, it seems weird because it's saying here they probably won't be able to play a lot of the Series X games because it just won't be powerful enough. And how's that going to work?
Yeah, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
Your
know.
thoughts?
I don't know whether they've got those numbers right. I know. Well, I've heard about the 10 gigs of RAM, and the compute units were always going to be a bit smaller than the Series X's 52, but not 20. I thought it'd be a bit higher than that, closer more to the PlayStation, because PlayStation's compute units are what? They're 40 or 30.
I don't know. I know nothing.
So
We'll
yeah,
probably find out.
they're a bit lower than the Series X's, and this was looking like it was just under the PS5 in terms of compute units, from what I've seen or what I've heard. But it's
36. 36.
Yeah, 36, and I think this one was going to be around 32 or 34 compute units. So it really is just a scaled down Series X from the leaks I've seen. I didn't expect it to go as low as 20, and they're touting 4 teraflops as compute power. If you're targeting a 144p 60 hertz or 60 fps, then you'd need between 4 and 6 comfortably. But with the custom RDNA 2 in the series, the Xbox series, you can pretty much make it your own, do whatever you want, right?
I just clicked on the link. So if you click on the Tweaktown link, which is part down there, it actually gives you a side by side, and it's the same CPU. It's a 7 nanometer CPU. It's got a better GPU, possibly. I think that's where the massive difference comes from. Less memory, less RAM. Lower resolution. Storage is slower. Storage as well.
The Series X. I don't see it being any slower storage.
Oh, it just gives. Oh, maybe it's not. No, I don't know actually.
No.
Oh, it doesn't really say. It doesn't give a size, does it?
Yeah, the storage is still the same, I think. It's going to be the same speed because it's PCIe 4.0. And it's missing
disk
that
drive.
6 gigs. But yeah, no disk drives.
No disk drive. Yeah.
But it's effectively the same CPU, so they're not doing the thing that they did with the Xbox One and going to Project Scorpio, where it was the CPU in the Xbox One X is pretty much what holds most games back from taking full advantage of the 6 teraflops in this machine.
So they're doing it for the GPU instead, aren't they?
Yeah. And I mean, the GPU seems to, if they're targeting 144, yeah, 144, what's that? Can't brain today. I can't brain.
It's like 12, it's like just over 1080, isn't it, basically? 1440p.
It's not even half of 4K, apparently. It's like, yeah, what is it?
Yeah, well, that's 2048, isn't it? Is that right?
Yeah.
2148, 2048, yeah, something like that, yeah.
Something like that. So, yeah, it's not really half of 4K, so who knows? We'll find out.
Yes.
It's just interesting that Microsoft haven't even let us hint at the price yet.
I'm very concerned, actually. I'm getting very, very concerned about this price.
Which is possibly also... Yeah, possibly also the reason.
That Microsoft are just shooting themselves in the foot the longer they wait as well. Because people are just going to get bored.
I don't know. I think they're waiting for Sony to come out with a price first.
They're not going to. They never will.
I don't know. I think they will.
So the next story is about the 7-nanometer system on chip production cost drives up the Xbox Series X console price.
Yes.
But I saw something you posted. Yeah, I saw something you posted about the SSD prices dropping, though. RAM and SSD prices dropping down due to lack of demand.
Yeah.
So that's kind of odd, but yeah. So the high cost of chip production is causing the cost of the price tag to go up. It confirmed in the presentation. Microsoft confirmed in the presentation. This is from tweaktown.com.
Yeah. It's because as soon as you start going into the lower nanometer processors, the fabrication has a lot more issues. You end up with a lot more dud chips. Yeah,
that's right. That's why OLED TVs are expensive, because there's more fails.
Yeah, but with the memory and the SSD and stuff like that coming down, plus building at scale, I definitely see it. It swings and roundabouts.
So what I'm reading and what I'm thinking is the price is going to be $600 US, and it's going to come out in 2021.
What, the Xbox?
That's what I'm feeling. Yep, I think they're going to push it back to 2021.
I don't think so.
There's some weirdness going on. I just feel there's some weirdness going on at the moment. They're too quiet. They've had news since November last year. They've had loads and loads of news about this Xbox, and we've had nothing since July now. It's been way too long. Where's the announcement? They're supposed to do something this month, and nothing's gone very, very quiet.
We're going to find out pretty soon. They're stewing. I think they're stewing.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're going to push it back to next year. I think they're going to push it like March, April next year. Push it on 6 months.
If they do push it,
go to November 2021.
Yeah, I was going to say, if they do push it to next year, then it's going to be November. November is Xbox season. But
I've got a real bad feeling. There's been no noise from Microsoft, which means that they're doing something they shouldn't be. And everyone's talking about the prices going up. Or
they're going to come out with the news to go, so Series X, Cyberpunk exclusive.
No. Cyberpunk comes out in like 2 weeks, Cyberpunk.
No, it comes out in November.
I thought it was September. Okay.
No, they've pushed it back to November.
Oh, they've pushed it back. That's right. To same time. But I just have dubiousness written all over this Microsoft event currently, and the silence.
I don't know. Sony's been just as silent, or even more so, actually.
I don't care about Sony. I care about Xbox, and I expect to get my. It comes out in 3 months. This Xbox supposedly, and where are the pre-orders?
Yeah, true. 3 months. I don't know. I think
It's
it's gonna
very
be.
very suspicious.
I think it's gonna. They're probably wanting to do like an Apple style announcement of this is the Series X, and it's available. The pre-orders open on Friday at midnight, and it's available from Friday the next week.
Suspicious. I don't know when the Xbox One came out for pre-orders. Not this. December 2020. What are we talking about here? It's not what the
Completely
original Xbox
forgotten.
One that came out.
Would have come
So
out
they
in
talked about
November.
it in June. They actually released it in June. June 2013, they said.
Was the Xbox
They
release or
said the
was the
price. No,
pre-orders?
that was pre-orders, yeah. So Xbox One launched in November for $499 in 21 countries. Pre-order starts now. And this is dated June 10th, 2013.
Okay.
It's really, really late. Like that's 2 or 3 months ago.
Yeah.
June,
Yeah,
July,
it is.
end of August now. It's a long time ago.
It is. It is a long time ago. But I don't know. I have faith that they'll be coming out in November. And I assume Xbox knows what they're doing.
Oh, that's cute.
Well, I mean, out of all the Microsoft divisions, Xbox does seem to be the one that's most together.
Do you remember this Xbox that came out called the Xbox One in 2013 and how well that did when it came out? When it was too
Yeah.
expensive and they said it a multimedia machine and
But we know why that is. That's Mr. Don Matrick that was in charge.
I know, but
Now
I'm
we
very
have a gamer in
concerned.
charge and not a suit. Makes it better.
Okay, all right, we should move on because I'm
Just getting into
not
despair, aren't you?
impressed. I am. I just want to put my deposit down so I can get the bloody thing. That's all I want to do. And I'm thinking the longer it goes on, the more I'm thinking I might as well just buy a Series. I might as well just buy an Xbox X if it's not going to come out.
Just shut up and
If they're
take
gonna
my
wait another
money.
12 months.
Do you want to buy my
It's just
Series
not
X?
there.
No, you can't have it. It's a special edition.
Yes, Scorpion. Okay, so next story. We should move away
Next
from my
story.
sadness.
Go.
You can get points on Microsoft reward points. None of the
Yep.
rewards you can get on Game Pass. The quests. So a whole bunch came up last week. You can get ones for like playing a Game Pass game. You get 5 points.
Yep.
So it's worth checking these because they're quite cool. Log into Game Pass mobile app for 5 points, and points made money. So I cashed in a whole bunch of points for like $15 not long ago.
Oh, nice.
And then I buy, these little games that come up for like $4 or $5.
Yep.
That's how I pay for them for the game.
Huh.
Game points.
Okay. How many points get you $5?
It's like 4,000 or something. It's not that many.
Okay.
Kind of in. Yeah, it's not a huge amount. And they had a sale on at the time. They had like 15 or 20% off at the time, so I just picked up $15 worth or 2 lots of 5, 3 lots of 5, or something like that.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, because
I don't
I'm
know how
sitting
much
on
it is now.
24,000 points.
Oh well, you can buy lots of money then.
I can buy lots of money.
Buy money with points. Cash in Microsoft points.
No. I'm close to so many quests. I'm just having a look now.
So go and do get on board with Microsoft Rewards. Go and have a look and see how much you can buy with your stuff.
Yeah.
Redeem.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's worth doing it, especially if there's games that you kind of like. Oh, it's only $5. I might as well get it because it's basically free.
Yeah, definitely.
It's 4,500 for a gift card. There you
go. Okay. Huh.
I don't know what size gift card it is because it doesn't tell me because I'm not logged in. But I am logged in. Why
just a general gift card.
It's just a gift card. It's any sort of amount.
We will choose the amount when you redeem your points.
That's right.
Depends how much we like you.
It's not very nice, is it? 0, it looks like. But yes, so if you go to the redeem place, reward/redeem, it will tell you how much you can get for stuff.
Oh, cool.
So it's worth checking. So there's a whole bunch. There's like Streets of Rogue was there for 50 points. If you fight, sneak, and hack your way through it. Rescue 60 Radians, get 50 points. And then Gears 5, if you do 3 achievements, you get 75 points.
Yeah, I'm 1 achievement away from that.
Oh, there you go. Disneyland Adventures is your sort of game. 75 points for collecting 150,000 points.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So check this. There's a whole bunch on Cheer Achievements. I've got this page, but there's a whole bunch of stuff. If you
Oh,
do
cool.
55 daily, 15 weekly, and then complete 45 daily with this month to earn reward point. Yeah, so if you complete 45 daily and 15 weekly requests, you get 1,000 points.
Man, I wonder how close I am to that, because I'm really close to the quest dedication. Complete 12 daily
So
and
that's
12 weekly
12,
quests.
12, yeah. So that's 100 points. Yeah,
Hmm. Nice.
there you go. And this is this month, so this is until the 31st of August. So you've got another week or so until it runs out.
So gotta hurry.
So you can move, yeah. Get some free money.
Brilliant.
Okay, next story. I'm just trying to read this story.
So you didn't read it beforehand?
No, I was trying to remember what it is because it's got a picture of Halo in front of me. I was like, what's this story? Microsoft reveals the new Xbox experience.
Oh, yeah, this
SVG
looks
again.
awesome.
Yeah, that's cool, doesn't it? Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of changes they're going to make. So they initially said there was no new interface for the Xbox Series X, which everyone thought was a bit odd.
Yeah, but they lied.
But there's huge differences, yeah. Big change to it. The way I'm confused is this website doesn't actually have any pictures of the changes. But have a look. It looks pretty cool. Have you got the new change to your interface? My interface has changed. I have now, if I press trigger button, it jumps down to the bottom and it goes along to my notifications and stuff.
Oh, yes, you got all the little buttons at the bottom.
It's all gone very square.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
You're not a fan? No. It's kind of weird. It's like a weird press trigger button to just jump to the next page, jump to another section.
Yeah, it's a bit odd. But I do quite like the new interface for the Series X, having the oh, that pops up on the screen. So everything looks the same. Or the Game Pass app, the store, the the landing page, your homepage almost. The Xbox app on PC, on your phone, and all the rest. It all looks the same, which I think is awesome.
Sense as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like the rounded corners. It looks really neat.
Yep.
And
so what I've been doing mine. Well, that's very loud. What I've been doing with mine is leaving it on the whatever game I'm playing, so the background changes to the game I'm playing.
oh yeah,
So it's
that
really
looks
cool.
awesome.
You get
Eh?
some really cool pictures. Yeah, rather than pitching a random picture which just sits as static.
Yeah, which just stays there forever. It's definitely a cool idea, and I do like the direction that they're going in terms of sort of design language.
And the mobile app will look the same as well.
Yeah.
So they're changing the mobile app, which is good to make
Finally.
it suit, because mobile app's really odd currently.
Oh, the mobile app is shocking.
Yeah, they're going to fix the Xbox and the PC version will be the same, aren't they? You're saying so
yes.
That's going to be good.
The Game Pass app on mobile, on your phone, that can go landscape, and that looks really good at landscape. Did you notice?
Oh, I've never done landscape, no.
Do it. It looks awesome.
I can't. My webcam is my phone.
Oh, okay. Well, do it after the podcast.
Stop teasing me.
It looks really good. And I quite like this new design language, like I said. It's very cool. I like the way they're integrating your sort of phone with it. So your screenshot is available on your phone immediately.
Ah, so you can do share stuff.
Yeah. And the thing was that they said, you have a much better keyboard on your phone than you do on a controller.
That's very true.
Why are we trying to turn the controller into a keyboard when you have a really good one at your fingertips all the time?
And you just press your share button on your Xbox and it pops up on your phone. That'd be
yeah.
Thing to go.
Seems pretty cool.
Then you get shot while you're playing Destiny because you're taking a picture of something. But
yeah. You know, as you do.
As you do. This is next story. So this is off True Achievements. Although this actually has passed, I just wanted to say this because I want to remind people that do free weekends on Xbox. And this week was F1 2020 Overwatch and Wreckfest. But it's just weekend gone, so I'm a bit late. But we never get to talk about it because obviously we don't find out until the Friday what games are going to do.
Ah, yes.
So just keep checking. But there's some good games. Like if you haven't played Overwatch and you want to get shot by some 12-year-old kids, it's quite cool.
The problem I have with that though is that you can earn achievements in these free games.
Not everyone cares though.
Yeah, but suddenly you have an achievement in Overwatch and then you go, no, I need to buy Overwatch.
It does say here, Actually, this is interesting. So you could do, if you found a game that's really short, you could just jump in for that and grab the achievements for it.
Oh, yes.
So if
F1
it's
is
a
a pretty
short
short game, isn't it? Nice
20,
and easy.
25 hours. 20, 25 hours, it says. Wreckfest is 20 to 25 hours. Overwatch is 200 hours, so maybe a bit long.
Jeez.
I don't think there's enough hours in the weekend
I don't think there's enough hours in our life.
to do Overwatch now.
Man.
Okay, so Xbox Game Pass is losing some big games, but it is also receiving other games. This is off Game Rant.
Okay.
So Red Dead 2's off.
Oh, is it?
Yes. Did you not know this?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, leaving on September 7th. NBA 2K20, Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, and all leaving on the 7th.
Man.
It's interesting because they did the same for GTA 5. They only came in January and then left again within like 3 or 4 months. May. Okay. So
And
it
then
seems
they
like maybe it's a game Rockstar game thing.
a Rockstar thing, yeah. Interesting.
Because Red Dead was in for a while, wasn't it? Red Dead Redemption 1 was in for a bit.
Yeah.
Did that get pulled or is it still there? So the games that are coming in though, obviously Flight Sim, Darksiders Genesis, Spiritfarer, and Resident Evil 7 is coming.
Ooh. That sounds cool.
Ooh, indeed. That's very cool, yeah. I really want to play that game. It looks quite scary and quite good fun.
Yeah, scary and quite fun.
Scary and fun is what we need. So if you want to play, you've got like 2 weeks if you want to get into Red Dead. Just have a nosy around and see what it's like.
Yeah, get your first achievement.
That's right. Not everyone cares, Carl.
I know.
Or
I do
pick
though.
it up now for 10% less. It's on sale currently, actually. I think they
How
still got
much
a
is
sale
it?
on for Red Dead. Oh, some money.
Some money. Oh yeah, just some money, not all of it.
Some money. No, you'll have some money left over at the end of it. It's fine. Xbox, Red Dead 2. Yeah, I think it's on sale currently. Just checking. Live checking of stuff.
Live checking of stuff.
Red Dead 2, get it now. Wow, they'll make it easy, do they? It's $60 currently.
New Zealand.
Yes, New Zealand.
Huh. Okay, that's not too bad.
So it's $50 off. So it's quite a decent discount.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Or just go and trade me and buy it, which is what I would do if I was going to buy it.
Ah, yeah, just the leeway.
Because everyone's played on trade me. The leeway, the best way. That's why I need my Blu-ray player in my machine.
I see.
For my second-hand games. Next
story.
So, did you see this? New Xbox Series X images reveal the console looks like in person. This is on comicbook.com. Did you see these images?
No.
Someone's taken actual pictures of it.
Oh.
Yes. So we can
Let's have a look.
to all the audio people. But it's quite cool. It looks littler than I expected, actually. It's very square. I'll give it that.
Well, I mean, we knew what it was going to look like, but...
I know, but, actually seeing it in the flesh, kind of, through a picture. Not through some sort of crazy, video, moving around, jumping with flashing lights.
I see. It actually... that's interesting. If you have a look at the back picture of it, then it doesn't look like... It looks like a shell. It doesn't look like an actual Series X. Have a look at the ports at the back.
Oh, yeah, there's no ports. Well, it does say prototype, not for sale. So, yeah, possibly it's just a shell.
It is just a shell.
This is the size of it, yeah. But you can see its little feet for laying on its side.
Yeah, little feet. Looks quite cool. The Xbox button actually sticks out a bit. I didn't notice that. If you have a look at the first picture, have a look.
It does.
The Xbox.
So you can find it in the dark.
Yes. Brilliant.
Yeah.
It does look really cool, though. I quite like the monolithic style, to be honest.
Yeah, I do. I like the big lump of it. It's awesome. And the big glowing Xbox light on the top, wasn't there? In that colour, that green.
Man.
Yeah, so I thought that was quite good to see it in the flesh.
Yeah, it looks awesome. Very cool.
It was Experience E-Arena in Germany. That's where it was hanging out.
Yeah, it is a prototype. So yeah, it's not really a real one, but
Okay.
still, it's a good idea to get a good look at it, a good feel.
Yes, yeah, to get some perspective on it.
Hmm.
It's very exciting. Please come out, please.
It's coming soon.
Okay, so Marvel Avengers beta is available on download for Xbox One. I just put this in a game. So we talked about it last week, and I don't know if it'll be very good. But the beta was on.
Yeah, and there are 2 people that have said that the beta's been really good, and everyone else has kind of gone, oh yeah, that scratched that itch.
Okay, so we're saying 2 out of like 2,000 or 2 out of 20 or like percentage wise? Is it a 1% or a 2%?
2 out of 10 so far from what I've seen.
20%? That's not bad. Okay.
Yeah, not so bad.
So 2 out of 10 is not, that's not 1.
It's not 1.
It's more than 1. Gotham Knights has been announced for PlayStation, Xbox. This could be interesting. I do like myself a good Batman game. It's been Batman week this week. Did you see the Batman trailer as well?
Oh yeah. Don't get me started. Robert Pattinson is not Batman in any way. Like, you look at his face and you're like, no, he's not Batman.
It's too thin.
He's too skinny. And he looks like he's an emo the whole time. He looks like he's just sad. Stop being sad, Robert Pattinson. You're not Batman.
You're not Batman. He's not
Don't
the
be
Batman.
sad. Don't be sad. You are not the Batman. No one is the Batman. No, everyone else gets on with their life. Why is he sulking? That's my rant.
Wow. No, I like it. I don't know. I mean, I like Batman a lot. He's probably my favorite superhero figure person.
Oh yeah.
But sometimes I'm very sad when I watch him in movies, so it's really hard for me. I wish they just do the comic book from Arkham Asylum, that movie. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Do that game as a movie, and I'll be happy. They don't have to do a big set. They have one set, which is a massive, great big asylum. All the baddies are in it. There's lots of fighting and stupidity. They get to have like someone like graphics and stuff with the person in the talking to his ear.
Yep.
Just
it'll be great.
Story. Yep.
So yes, this new Batman game doesn't have Batman in it.
It doesn't know because he's dead.
Yes.
Have you seen the trailer?
Yeah, I did. It looks very bright and colourful for a Batman game, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, you look at the characters there, though. I'm just looking at the picture. They are bright and colourful. I had to check who they were. So I actually got my next link is a write-up because I didn't know who half these people were. So if you go to there's a the Gotham Knight Online co-op explained in character details. So I didn't actually know that Red Hood was Jason Todd, intense, volatile anti-hero who stems from his death and forced resurrection by Batman's most dangerous foes. I had no idea this guy was dead and then brought back. So basically he's a zombie. A fighting zombie.
Interesting. Red Hood, I'm not so familiar with, but everyone else we know.
Well, yeah, I didn't realize Nightwing is the first Robin Hood. Robin, sorry. Yeah,
the first Robin Hood. He's not just Robin a bit Hood. Old.
That's right. Yeah, and then you got obviously Robin, who's Tim Drake's young prodigy and genius, who had the guns and was shooting people.
Oh no, that was Red Hood.
Oh, was that Red Hood with the guns, was it?
Red Hood has the guns, Robin has the stick, Nightwing has the stick, Batgirl has the stick.
Yes, okay. He's got guns and he's dead.
But yeah,
really odd.
It's very strange. It's very bright. It looks nothing like the Arkham games. So
no, not at all, no.
So this is definitely not an Arkham sort of spin-off in any way, I think.
Is it the same makers?
Yeah, I think so.
Checked. It is, okay.
Warner Brothers.
I don't know, it's pretty cool. There's some gameplay on that second link. There's some gameplay.
Yeah, it looks interesting, but yet again, we'll see how it looks and how it plays, but it doesn't really fit into the whole Batman feeling, I think.
So the whole Batman being dead stuff, is this a new story arc? I do not know of Batman dying.
No, there's been a couple story arcs with Batman dying.
Yeah, but not being taken over by the kids, though. That's what I mean.
Well,
like,
yeah, the Bat family.
Kids coming in. Yeah, the Bat fam.
The Bat fam. Fan Bat.
Yeah. Fan Bat. The multiplayer, not interested in the multiplayer. Fan Bat. Not interested in multiplayer? No, not at all. Hanging out with me and I can Batgirl and you can be Robin.
Is there something you want to tell us there, Lee? Uh,
I don't know. It's cool. I'm kind of I like Batman a lot, so it could be cool.
yeah, it'll be an interesting game. It'll be fun, but don't see it being massive.
Okay. Well, it's been the first Batman in a long time though. Feels
Yeah,
like it's been
true.
years since the last one. Okay, so this is very interesting. Your reaction to the movie and the game.
Well, the movie makes me want to punch someone in the face, and the game feels like a cash grab. So
Since when's the Riddler been super powerful? Well, that's why he always kind of was in the background, just being annoying. He wasn't ever in charge, was he?
yeah, no, he's always like a secondary villain. He
He's
always
humor.
needs,
He's a bit of humor, isn't he? He's a bit of humor
yeah,
inside.
he's not exactly the Joker, is he?
No, he's not. No, but it seems the Joker's too young. From what I was reading, the Joker's young. He's still whatever his name
Jokering.
is, jokering around. The Penguin's not. Oh yeah, Joker's not ready. The Penguin's is still the normal Cobblepot, whatever his name is. He
Oh
doesn't like
yeah,
being called the Penguin.
and there's
bits and pieces.
Catwoman
It's
in
kind of
there.
like an Catwoman's not Catwoman yet.
Yeah, she's more
She's
cat
still
girl.
Selena. That's anyway. Okay, so I see I'm getting nowhere with this story at all. This is interesting. Ubisoft has dropped discs from its UK Xbox Collector's Edition.
You missed one as well.
Did I? Batman.
So no. You missed a story because there was the Suicide Squad game.
I haven't got that story.
The Suicide Squad kills the Justice League game. Did you not watch the trailer?
No.
Oh man.
Suicide Squad Justice League game. I did not. I missed this. Play tell. I haven't got this link in my link of links.
Oh man. So out of all the out of all the announcements that came out of the DC fandom,
yes,
there are two that pretty much resonated with me. There's this one, Suicide Squad kills the Justice League, which looks like quite a fun game. I'll find it quick. And I'll drop it into the OneNote so that you can also have a look at what I'm talking about.
Justice League.
There we go. So watch the trailer for this because this is really cool.
Okay.
So in this trailer, it's the Suicide Squad that are tasked with having to kill or take out Target Alpha. And then when they get to Target Alpha, it's actually Superman gone bad. So Superman takes down a helicopter and he takes the pilot out of the helicopter and then he melts the pilot with his laser vision.
Seems a bit un-Superman-like.
Very un-Superman-like, which is why it's piqued my interest because it's going to be a very different take.
There's the Suicide Squad. Yep.
So it seems
they're all just looking a bit hungover.
Yeah, they are. So yeah, Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. Looks really fun because that looks also like a 4-player sort of co-op type fun game, or jump between different characters for different stories. And then the other announcement that piqued my interest is the Snyder Cut of Justice League.
Yes, the 4 hours. It's going to be released in 4 parts, isn't it?
Oh man, it's going to be amazing. Finally we're going to get a proper Justice League movie.
Decent DC movie, finally.
Yeah, man. It's about time.
He just melted the pilot. Well, this is unexpected.
See? Yeah, it looks awesome, eh?
Yeah. I would be slightly worried if I was those guys.
Yeah, considering they don't really have superpowers, and then secondly, they're taking on Superman.
He just threw something at him. Okay. Yeah, Superman is a little bit indestructible.
Yeah. So you like Batman. I'm a Superman fan.
I find Superman's a bit moody for my liking. Whereas Batman has proper issues. Superman's just moody because he thinks he's, I don't know, something about his whole planet disappearing or something like that. I don't know.
Superman is too moody for you, so you prefer Batman.
Batman, yes.
The moodiest superhero in the entire world.
That's right.
Batman should change his name to Mood Man.
Mood boy. Bat mood.
Bat mood.
Bat mood.
Oh,
That's so funny. I don't know.
brilliant.
Superman's cool, but I find Superman like he's Superman. He should be quite happy with his life, but he never is. He always has his issues.
Oh,
He's just going to do
man.
dramatic things all the time. Whereas Batman's just a bit moody and has to go, oh, I've got to do this again. Away. Okay.
Yeah, Superman, no, I don't know. Don't get me started. I can rant about why Superman is great and why the rest are all lame.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm a huge fan. I even wrote about why I like Superman on my blog.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
exciting.
I thought so. I thought it was exciting enough to write about.
Ubisoft has dropped discs from its UK Xbox Collector's Edition.
I saw this.
I find this really interesting. So they're doing it in the UK, nowhere else. Everyone else gets discs. And also they're putting them in the PlayStation box, not the Xbox box.
Yeah.
Do you think PlayStation have paid Ubisoft not to do this, just to annoy all the Xbox people?
It seems extremely shady, doesn't it?
There's something really wrong with this whole thing.
Yeah. It seems really odd. Like, why else would you get rid of game discs and collector's editions? That's pretty much pay for merch. Pay for merch. Buy a t-shirt. Buy the statue. What's the whole point of getting a collector's edition then if it doesn't come with the game?
Because normally the disc comes in a metal tin, doesn't it, as well?
Yeah, nice steel case and all the rest.
$150 it costs. £150, sorry. The Watchdog Legions costs.
300 New Zealand dollars. Doesn't come with the game.
No disc.
Literally, give us money for merch.
Yes.
It does seem very shady, doesn't it?
And yeah, and Sony, and I've actually just read there's been an update to this story 15 hours ago. Several TA users reporting that those in Europe who have pre-ordered collector's edition have also received messages saying they're no longer getting physical copies of the order.
Man.
And maybe it's too hard to make it for Xbox because it's so fast. The Xbox spins the disc too fast. It keeps damaging the discs.
I like the way you think. The Xbox is too powerful for discs.
That's right. It can't handle discs anymore. Everything has to be digital. Yeah, because it just melts the CDs all the time with Blu-rays.
And it spits it out and kills the person playing the game.
That's right, yeah. Too many injuries. Yeah, too many people have been chopped in half by the disc and spat out.
Oh, yeah. It's not a good look.
Something very strange going on there.
Yeah, it seems very odd.
But this is my main concern, okay? This is why I'm concerned about the Xbox coming out, this next story.
Yes.
And it's from Gamer Tweak, but it's everywhere.
I thought that was Gamer Twerk.
I know, twerk, no, it's tweak. I thought it was twerk as well. That A is suspiciously like an R. Halo Infinite Xbox One version cancelled, according to a leak. So I worry about the Xbox actually bringing out Halo from the look of this. I was reading 2022 now. I was like, what are they playing at?
Oh, what the heck?
Like I know everyone kind of slagged it off and said, oh, it looks like a Halo 1, but really push it back and then go, it's really hard. We can't actually make it work on the Xbox One because it's really hard to get resolution 990 working or 900p working on it.
Huh. But I just take this with a giant grain of salt because this is Reset Era.
Yes.
Reset Era are notorious for Xbox haters and PlayStation worshippers.
They verified this user Reset Era, who's previously leaked precise details about Xbox One first-party games. So he's got history of doing the stuff right too.
In order to be verified on Reset Era, you pretty much just have to say how much more powerful the PlayStation 5 is compared to the Series X.
Okay, so you don't think they will? They're not going to push it back and then just do everything in 2022? So the Xbox Series 1 comes out in Series X comes out in 2022, November.
No.
I feel like I'm going down a rabbit hole here.
You are. You're like looking. You're watching flat Earth conspiracy theories on YouTube.
That's right. That was my first comment. I thought you were going to ask Noel about this morning. Is there a flat or this afternoon? So yes, I just hope
when it comes to when it comes to Reset Era, anything that's anti-Xbox.
So I saw this story. And normally I ignore stories like this, but I saw it in like about 7 or 8 different places.
Okay, now are they all talking about the Reset Era leak? or the Reset Era
They're all
one?
talking about I'm not sure where they got the story from, but there was so much of it around. I thought about say something because it was not just a person; it was everybody saying it.
So yeah, claims rumor from Reset Era, rumor from
Yeah,
Reset
sure.
Era. It's
Yeah,
all rumors
yeah.
from the Reset Era.
Okay.
And yeah, they had the reason I don't trust Reset Era is because there was a developer who wrote extensively about the actual power difference in terms of games that the Series X has over the PS5. Verified developer, he made games for both consoles. He's not a console warrior. He doesn't take sides. He makes multi-platform games, and he's seen quite a bit of success. He was banned from Reset Era because he went against their groupthink, and he actually schooled a few people in terms of the hardware in the Series X and how much better it is compared to the
I see.
PS5.
So they didn't like the sound of that. Didn't like that.
So they didn't like it and they banned him. And when he went to complain, they were like, well, go find your own place. It was all over
Okay. Well,
Twitter
this
for
is
a
good.
while. So if there's a leak on
Yeah. No, I
Reset
do remember
Era,
that. Yeah.
yeah, just don't believe it.
Okay.
Because Reset Era
Well,
will
that's
always
good then.
say PS5 is the best. And you go, oh yeah, you have a PS5 in your basement?
Well, I'm okay. I'm off the roof. I'm off the edge of the wall.
Yeah, step back, it's all good. We'll get there.
Poor Microsoft does make me sad sometimes.
Don't be
Okay.
sad. Be happy.
Israel's Carmel tank, battle tank, has an Xbox One controller. How cool is that?
That's awesome.
So this link, if you scroll down, you actually see someone in a tank with an Xbox One controller in the hand, or two people in the tank with an Xbox One controller in the hand. It's such a cool story. It's on mspoweruser-com.cd. Yeah, just Google
Oh
it.
yeah,
But yeah, it's so cool. There's people sat in tanks with controllers.
that's amazing.
How amazing is that? Because they're already in. It says at the top. I think they're already in the. Was it submarines or something? They had been.
Yeah, the
It was something,
360
wasn't it?
controllers are on the submarines.
Yeah, 360 controllers. Yes. Oh,
That's
and
amazing.
Virginia class submarines. Yeah, have Xbox One have Xbox controllers. Yeah,
That's
to control
amazing.
the advanced periscopes. They're saying it
How
reduces the
brilliant.
cost for training because most people coming through now are 18 to 21, and they've been gaming forever basically. So yeah, they just pick up a controller and go, "Oh yeah, this is cool. I can drive my tank with my controller."
Oh, that's amazing.
Mm,
And
I thought it was
Xbox
very
One
cool.
controllers were used by Elon Musk's boring company to dig tunnels.
Right, I know that. And they just take
Oh,
AA batteries, so you don't have to keep messing around.
yeah, you don't have
Not
to
like
keep making
PlayStation
sure they're
controllers.
charged. This is hilarious. This is great.
It is
How
awesome.
long?
Cool
How long do
story.
you think it is until the Airbus A380 is being flown with two guys with Xbox controllers? Watch me do a
So your
loop, bro.
bus, look at up driving the bus to work, and someone's driving with an Xbox controller.
They just do what a drift around the corner.
Drift on the corner. Right. Just hold A.
Handbrake turn.
Fine.
That'd be
And
brilliant.
finally, this is Lord of the Rings Gollum is a game coming out. I thought this was interesting because it's not actually a fighty game. It's more of a sneaking around sort of stealth-based title, which was quite cool.
Sneaky round game.
Sneaking around game, yeah. There's a bit of fighting, but not really because he was never known for his fighting. It was more. Well, he doesn't fight, does he? Really? He gets
He
a bit
was,
angry, but he doesn't really do fighting.
yeah, he was not exactly known for his battle skills with his awesome
No.
sword.
So this story is in parallel with Frodo's story, but on the other side of Middle Earth.
Okay.
It could be quite cool if they do this well. It could be quite a cool story.
If they do it
And the
well, it
video's
could be really good.
Yeah, it's quite cool. There's loads of stuff happening in Lord of the Rings you don't really know because people just disappear and then come back again. Like Gandalf
Yeah.
disappears, comes back again, and you're like, "Oh, where's he been?" Ah, he's fine.
Oh.
He just went to East. Yeah,
Yeah, he went east. He went to the pub.
yeah. He went to the pub and just hang out there. Went to the beach. So yeah, it comes out 2021. There's a video.
back
It's a
with a
non-combat
tan.
game. Came out of a tan.
He's just
Got his
been in
hair done.
France for the summer. Just casually on holiday. Ah, here's the south of France at my villa.
It'd
You
be
know
more
how
of
it is.
like a castle, wouldn't it? Or something.
No,
Imagine.
well,
And you get to play either Smeagol or Gollum, and depending on what you do, it influences the animations and soundscapes and situations and stuff. So you can switch between the two of them, and the game
Man,
changes depending on which one you are.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, Gollum isn't strong but crafty. It gives you different opportunities to take out enemies in an otherwise probably stealth-focused game.
Interesting.
So there you go. It sounds cool.
It does. It sounded very cool. I'm quite impressed. It's not a game I thought
Yeah.
I'd enjoy.
No, I just like the idea of it. The fact you can switch between the two people, Smeagol and Gollum, and have a different game style when you're playing them.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, Kinsman. Going. He came and he went.
Came and he went.
That's the news. It's over to you.
Interesting. Over to me.
Interesting. Are you all right? Are you?
Yeah, I'm getting
organized?
There. No, not organized in the slightest.
I don't even see the games in here.
No, they're not, because I had to go to a different place to try to find the games. So it's been quite confusing. Please bear with me as I am confused. Super, super confused.
We've got a website, you can go to called the Xboxcast.co.nz, and it's amazing because it redirects you to our Patreon. And from our Patreon, you can give us money. It's like a perfect circle of joy.
A perfect circle of joy. I love it.
In fact, if you just Google the Xboxcast, I'm pretty sure we're the first 6 or 8 pages. We have stickers. If you give us $10 a month, we will send you stickers at some points when Patreon tell us how.
Next month.
I don't know. Oh, is it next month, is it? I wasn't sure.
So from the 1st of the 9th, the 1st of September, the stickers should be shipping out.
Have we designed the stickers yet?
Yes, we have. They are our logo, our fancy logo.
Oh, it's our logo button.
Yeah, which is quite cool, isn't it?
Yes. I want a cup.
We're getting there. Cups and hoodies. But
Cups
yes,
and
the
hoodies.
stickers...
I just want a cup. I want a cup with a wraparound of our 4 images on it. I think that would look really cool.
With our 4 what on it?
Images. What do you think I said?
We have 4 midgets.
Oh, 4 midgets on it. A cup with 4 midgets on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that will work. No, I don't want a midget on my cup.
It's a very small cup.
It's a very small cup. That's right. Yes, I think it would be really cool with our 4 faces on it, or a T-shirt of us 4 across the front of it, and like staff on the back or something.
Yeah, staff would be awesome, actually.
Okay.
Should we get into the new games? It's going to be extremely
Go
disorganized.
To Patreon, give us money. Go to iTunes and rate us.
Oh yes, please rate us on iTunes.
Actually, I have a question.
Yes.
What does everyone think of our game face bites? Do they like them? Should we keep doing them?
I like them.
I like them. I think they're quite cool.
I think they're working quite well, to be honest.
Yes.
But
we do end up doing like 3.5 hours of podcasting every night when we're doing them, but other than that, it's fine.
Yeah, other than that, it's perfectly fine. Right.
Okay.
I've got the games in the OneNote, so you can follow along for Mr. Lee, not for anyone at home. You guys just have to listen to my voice and trust me on this.
Imagine things. Or Google real fast.
Oh, yeah. I can Google it with the best of them.
I'm sure you can. Ooh. Oh, you've
got
some really weird links in, haven't you?
Yeah, completely strange links. But, so, what we
let's
have...
do it anyway. Just ignore the strangeness.
So, the new games. This is going to go quite briefly for some reason, but moving on. So, we're starting off with Tuesday the 25th. And we start off with Street Power Football. This is 6 style and high energy action come together in this arcade football experience where you face off against street football legends or friends in a variety of over-the-top game modes and playgrounds, unleashing tricks and crushing superpowers to become Street King.
The graphics are legend.
It looks quite cool. It's quite cel-shaded, which is awesome.
Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
So it gives sort of like a 3D cartoony vibe which could be quite like a little fun party game, a 2v2 soccer game. If that's your thing,
if you're into that sort of thing, if that
yeah, if you're
floats your
into
boat.
that sort of thing. Also on the 25th, we have No Straight Roads. So in this game, this looks awesome. You start a rock band and end the EDM empire. Lee's just silent. He has nothing to say about ending the
I said
EDM
wow.
empire. Oh,
I said wow. I don't know
Wow.
what else you want me to say. Wow.
wow.
I'm actually going to the Xbox page so I can get some pictures, see what you're talking about.
So this is a rocking adventure from the minds of Wan Hasma from Final Fantasy 15 and Dame Zinedine from Street Fighter 5.
Zinedine?
Zinedine.
I can see what you're struggling to say.
Yeah. Graphics are quite cool. It's very like almost low polygon type graphic
it's like
style.
Fortnite almost, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is. Very bright and colorful. And you're ending the EDM empire. I like the sound of that. Just die,
Action-packed.
EDM. Brilliant. Next up, we're now on to Wednesday the 26th.
No,
we
you missed
have.
one. You've missed one.
Which one did I miss?
Remothered. Broken porcelain.
Oh, did I?
You
I
put
might
it in
have
the
these. I might have these in the wrong order, actually. Now that I'm looking at things.
Oh.
No. So far, we're good. If I don't mention it, just assume I've taken it out of the list.
Oh, okay. We'll just keep going. We can cut that out. We'll take it out in post.
We'll fix it in post. We never do.
No, I blame the producer. I don't know what he's playing at.
Next up, we have, releasing on the 26th, Cinders. A mature take on Cinderella that is about player choices.
I see what you're doing now.
Yeah.
Okay. I see what you're doing now.
Cinders is a mature take on Cinderella. So instead of being Cinderella, she is Cindy. That's hilarious. So
she's witty, though.
Oh, yeah, very witty. It's all about player choices, and you shape the famous fairy tale in any way you like. So, yeah, it seems quite interesting.
Yes, it does. Wow. Okay.
So, it's a story about freedom, dreams, sisterhood, and finding your own happily ever after that may not exactly agree with the stale morals of classic fairy tales.
Stale morals. Wow.
It's got multiple endings, 120 decision points, and over 300 choices.
You could cause some real trouble then.
You could cause all the trouble. It's coming out on Xbox and Windows, which is quite cool. And the publisher is Crunching Koalas. Okay.
At least doesn't say it's 4K.
Yeah. Next up,
this is like a mystery because you're picking randomly from this list, aren't you? I can tell.
Yeah, it's just random. So this is really cool. I think it looks quite cute. Releasing on the 27th, we have Giraffe and Annika. After waking from a strange dream, Annika finds herself stranded on an island of Spica, having no recollection of her past. With the help of a boy named Giraffe and the witch Lily, she must find 3 special star fragments on the island in order to uncover her memories. If you have a look at the pictures of this, it looks quite cute. Sort of anime, cartoony vibe.
Yeah. Lots of kitten-looking people.
Yeah. Fairies. Looks very cutesy. Next up, also the 27th of August, we have Rusty Gun. Extraterrestrials are the popular guests in video games. Thanks.
Are they guests or invaders? What if they're guests?
It's a good question.
Invited, do they? They kind of appear.
Yeah. So in Rusty Gun, the aliens are confronted not by some over muscled macho fan of bubblegum, not some secret organization dressed in black, and not even chickenpox. This time, the defender of Earth and his own private peace appears to be some casual, grouchy old Earthling. He was hurt by aliens that spoiled his favorite fishing leisure by scaring all the fish away.
See, that's fair.
So yeah, hates the aliens because they're scared fish. Next up, we've got a little game that you may have heard about. This is also coming on the 27th. This is Tell Me Why. Coming straight to Game Pass, yeah.
People are excited.
So this is the studio behind the beloved franchise Life is Strange, or just the franchise Life is Strange. You play as twins Tyler and Allison Ronan and their supernatural bond to unravel the mysteries of their loving but troubled childhood in small-town Alaska. It's coming to Xbox One, Windows 10, and Steam, and also Game Pass on day one.
Chapters 1 to 3 are on.
Oh, cool. Well, it's only got 3 chapters in it.
Exactly. So there's going to be more chapters, and that's exciting.
Oh, yay, that's exciting. Right. This is also coming August 27th. And this one is looking interesting. Bug Academy is a crazy action game in which you control a swarm of cute little insects and try and guide them through a series of lessons and exercises. You finish all the lessons and pass the final exam to become the Bug Academy graduate.
Do I want to, though?
Some of the lessons are like herding cows and working on mines, stealing diamonds, and launching rockets. So why wouldn't you want to graduate from Bug Academy? Yeah.
I could happily launch some rockets. Have you seen this game? This game's interesting.
Yeah, it does look quite interesting, doesn't it?
That's interesting. I'm on the Steam website looking at the video because Xbox hasn't got it yet, but
yes,
it does look kind of bizarre.
It does look very claymation-ish, eh? In a way.
Yeah, and that stupid game where you had to try and drink coffee without burning your face when you were dead.
Oh yeah, Dead Stanley.
Yeah,
Stanley's problem.
Yeah. Wow.
Next up, we have.
Well, I can see why you think that was curious.
Yeah. So this one is for all the oldies in the room. This one is Hypnospace Outlaw. Doesn't it sound fantastic?
Why is it for oldies? Please expand.
Because this is a 90s internet simulator.
God. The internet didn't really exist in the 90s, though. It was
That's why. Oh, this is ridiculous. You scour Hypnospace's wide variety of weird and wonderful websites to hunt down wrongdoers, while also keeping an eye on your inbox, avoiding viruses, adware, and downloading a plethora of apps that may or may not be useful. You're watching out for copyright infringement, internet bullying, and more.
What?
Oh, wow. So, yeah. Do you want to feel like you're back in the 90s? Because now you can. I want to
feel like the internet in the 90s. I'm not sure it was a good place to be.
It's great. The best thing about it is that they don't have to do any high resolution with anything on this thing.
No, exactly. Is it 4K? I don't say 4K.
Yeah, it's probably 4K, but it's 4K with 16-bit everything.
Oh, they've got MIDI files.
MIDI files. Ah, brings back memories, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So next up on the 28th is Road to Guangdong. I think that's how you spell it. Let's say it. Guangdong. Yeah, can you
Go with
pronounce
what you
that,
said
Lee?
first. Also, Guang. Or
Guangdong.
Guangdong. Yeah.
Guangdong. So this was written by acclaimed author Yen Oi. Yen Oi. Never heard of him, but apparently he's acclaimed. So he must be writing something good. This is a beautiful story-focused Zen driving experience.
Zen driving experience. Yeah. Story focused. Beautiful story focused Zen driving experience.
How odd.
Drive
You drive your beloved family
90s.
car through the 90s China. Part interactive story, part Zen driving experience. Man, take you across 1990s Guangdong. So yeah, everything's going back to the 90s this week, it looks like.
It's 4K Ultra as well.
Nice, that's great. Sounds exciting.
Guma seems weird today. Guma is hiding something.
Next up, also August. All the rest are coming on August the 28th. So Friday seems to be the day of games. It sounds like. Big day of games. We've got Double Kick Heroes, which mixes a shoot 'em up with a rhythm game.
So I know this game.
How do you know this game?
I don't know. I read so much randomness. I could have seen it, but
was it supposed to come out and now it's finally coming out or something like that?
Maybe. I just feel like I've heard this before, this game.
It does look very familiar.
It's because it's set in the 90s again.
You must survive on the highway to hell by killing monsters with your Gundalak. Not your Cadillac, your Gundalak. Brilliant. You kill zombies with insane metal music.
Yes.
Interesting. Explosions, rebels, militars, undeads, road rage, madness, apocalypse. Wow. They just put everything that they could think of in that title, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. Didn't say roguelike there, which is disappointing.
Yeah, no, that's missing.
I actually haven't had a roguelike this week.
Well, we still have a heap of games to go, so don't count your horses.
Okay, well, this is exciting. Something to look forward to. We will have to drink.
Next up, we have Hexagroove Tactical DJ.
Oh, there's a theme.
Yeah, there is a theme. This must be Music Week.
On the Xboxcast.
Hexagroove combines elements of strategy, rhythm, and action games in a unique blend of self-expression. Literally have no idea what that sentence was telling me. But your goal as a DJ is to combine musical loops in real time to regulate a virtual audience's energy, working them into a state of euphoria with your artistic skills. That sounds pretty fun.
It's got... Is that what it's saying?
Maybe. It won Best Game Audio Baltic Sea Games Award. Seems pretty interesting. I'll keep an eye on that. That'll be quite fun. Have you watched the movie We Are Your Friends?
I have not.
It's on Netflix with Zac Efron. Really good. It's about a DJ.
We Are Your Friends. Okay.
We Are Your Friends. And how he uses the beat to sort of manipulate your heartbeat to get you dancing. Really clever. Back to games. Okay. We have...
Interesting. It's got 38% on Rotten Tomatoes, this game. 46% on Metacritic.
Huh. What, the DJ game?
No, We Are Your Friends.
We Are Your Friends is not a game, it's a movie.
It's a movie. I understand this, yes. But it still gets ratings.
Give it a watch. I quite enjoyed it.
Okay, that's cool.
Next up, we have Liege Dragon.
Liege.
My liege. Liege Dragon.
I want a dragon.
Oh. With Abigor, the evil dragon, coming back to life, the kingdom of Blaze was thrown into confusion.
Oh, I hate that.
I know. It ruins your weekend, doesn't it?
It does ruin your weekend.
When the whole kingdom gets thrown into confusion, you're just like, what am I doing?
Put out a mobile game and put it on the Xbox.
Yeah. Next, we have Tech Glitch. So
you skipped one. Okay.
Yeah, skip to Tech Glitch. This is an old school couch multiplayer game. Get your friends and compete against each other. Multiple game modes, check. Mini maps, check. Power-ups, check. This old school local multiplayer game will not forgive you for any of your mistakes. Nothing is decided until the clocks stop ticking, and you can always flip the tables and win spectacularly. This did not tell me anything about the game, apart from the fact that
No,
it's
and
a
the
mobile.
pictures are really confusing. So I've no idea what goes on in the pictures. Is there?
Yeah, it does look extremely odd. It doesn't tell you what goes on or what you're supposed to do. But it looks interesting.
There's that. Oh, there's a 30-second video. Tech glitch.
Tech glitch.
Oh, is it like Bomberman?
Bomberman in
maybe
3D.
Yeah, when you blow each other up.
Huh.
I think you go and punch each other in the face.
Oh, yeah. Punch each other in the face. This always sounds good.
Because why not? Okay,
Next up we have... Now, this is interesting because it's supposed to be released this week, but it doesn't officially seem to have a release date. It is Madden NFL 21, which is odd considering we're still in the year 2020, not 2021 yet.
Please don't criticize these people. They can't work out the date.
They can't count. So yeah, Madden NFL 2021 or 21. So this is a football game, American football, which if that's your jam, you know what you're getting with this game.
Throw a ball to other people who can catch it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see because I quite like watching American football, so maybe I should play a game of American football and see if it's as fun.
You can actually buy the Madden NFL 21 series Xbox Series X edition.
Oh, that's thinking ahead.
Weird, isn't it? So if you buy the Xbox One, you get the Series X edition included.
Oh, nice. Okay, finally someone's paying attention.
And it's EA as well.
Ooh, seriously, man.
Yeah, well, it's the NFL's EA, isn't it? Yeah, that's what actually it's Madden. Yeah.
No wonder it's so cold recently. That's just hell freezing over.
Is that what's happened? Is that why Halo's not coming out? Because EA actually playing ball properly? They've decided
that's exactly why. Man. Okay, next up.
This is interesting.
Next up, we also have another big release. This is Wasteland 3.
This is for Paul, isn't it? He's excited about this one.
Yeah, from InXile Entertainment.
Although Paul's got no internet, has he? So he can't play.
Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. So this is very much like a... Yeah, straight to Game Pass. And it's very much like a... what's that game that he plays? XCOM style tactical combat.
Isometric take turns to kill each other game.
Yeah. Apparently it's a really good story.
Pretty.
It does look extremely pretty. So that's...
I would play this game if I had patience.
Yes. And the achievements, are just going to be super hard as well.
No, yeah. It's the waiting. It's the kind of do something and wait that I can't. Even with Battlesgate or what's the other game? Where you can pause action and do stuff.
Like Dungeon Souls.
Dragon Age.
Yeah, that's the one. Dragon Age, Dungeon Souls.
I just send things in to die, and if they don't die, then I win. That's my tactic.
Good tactic. Very tactical.
Yes, that's right.
So next up, we have Immortal Realms Vampire Wars game preview. So this is a game in progress. It may or may not change over time.
It's a card game.
It's a card game.
Well, you kind of pick cards and it gives you monsters that you use to fight against stuff with things.
Yeah, but it looks really cool. It looks like a mobile game, but it still does look
cool.
Really cool. Sort of like tactical card game in a way.
Yeah,
so Wasteland meets cards.
Yes. Maybe Might and Magic sort of style.
Next up, we've got Windbound, which looks really cool. I quite like the art style. It's very, very bright and colourful.
Fun.
Yeah.
Are you going to blow me away with this game?
I don't know. So in this game, you are shipwrecked alone on an uncharted island. You explore, adapt, and navigate the land and perilous seas to stay alive. You play as Kara.
Cool, doesn't it?
Yeah. who's a warrior, caught at sea in a fierce storm, adrift from your tribe. It looks very cool. I really like the art style.
Yeah, it's awesome.
You craft tools and weapons to hunt and defend yourself against nature, while you explore further islands and scattered ruins across the lands.
I feel like this game will take days to finish.
It looks very pretty.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And that is the games.
Wow, well done.
Thank you. I was very unorganized, and I couldn't find my normal page for finding games, so I've had to, do work.
Make it up.
Make it up as I go along.
Which is how we like it.
It's how we do. It's how we do. Right. So that's us for this episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for listening. We hope you found something of excitement, value, or entertainment out of it. Remember to rate if you like and sub if you love, and share the podcast with anyone and everyone who will listen to you as you yell about it. The social media description is in our description. So like our Twitters and our Facebooks and our Twitches and things like that is all in our episode descriptions. But if you don't want to follow a faceless podcast, Mr. Lee, where can they find you?
I am Lee Howard on Twitter and Xbox, and Lee Howard 25 on Twitch. Although I've not been twitching as much as I should.
It's just super hard to set up on the Xbox now, isn't it?
No, I just don't have any people watching me. So it's kind of pointless.
Yeah. It's a bit
I've done
sad.
some streams and it's just me. I'm like, well, this isn't a real point. So I kind of just don't.
Stream anyway. It's all fun and games.
Yeah.
So Simone, who normally joins us for Game Face, is taking a bit of a break because she's drumming at the moment. She is JimBeanNZ on Xbox and Twitter. Producer Paul makes us look and sound fantastic mostly. He is HippoHQ on YouTube, Twitch, Xbox, everywhere really. And I am Zarkrius, XARCRIUS, on Twitch and Xbox. Thank you guys for listening. We've been the Xboxcast, and we'll see you all on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night.